All right, you dickheads, welcome to Listen Up and Fucking Listen, a dumbass podcast to distract you from this crazy ass world. I am one of your hosts, Philly Mark, aka King of the Philly Dub, aka Hoagie Buchanan. And with me, as always, is my co-host whose brains is toast, the infamous Cody, my cousin Cody, fucking Cody.
Fucking bird gang, Mark. Yo, what up? It's me, cousin Cody, aka Cody Kai. Use the best around. Sweep the legs, Johnny. How the hell you doing, dude?
Wow, dude. Sweep the legs, indeed. I'm doing fantastical. Mainly on account of our Philadelphia Eagles fucking dog walking
Oh
the New
my
York
God.
Little Giants. You guys, how about it?
Oh, dude, we just demolished them. Dude, it felt so good. I was all perked up and worked up and watching it. And you know what? It was stress free. You just got to sit back and get, trashed and just watch the Giants get demolished. It was an awesome weekend.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like, I like to be prepared. So I did have some in my Xanny pack. I had Xanax to calm me down, just in case this game was an emotional roller coaster. But needless to say, it was not. The game was roughly over around the first quarter. I mean, like, fucking, and then Sirianni, dude, it is just like fucking like posing for the camera, just like yelling at the fucking referees.
Oh, yeah. I know what the fuck I'm doing. Did you hear that? I
Yeah,
can't
dude.
believe they televised that.
This is what I love, man. It's almost like you or me is on the sideline when you see Sirianni doing his thing. He's just like a little bull, just having the time of his life, coaching his goddamn ass off. Until once again, to our non-football Johns, all intrusive podcast. So this is like the divisional round of the playoffs. Okay, winner of this game goes to the NFC Championship, which gives you a chance to go Super Bowl. And our Philadelphia Eagles, the fucking Bird Gang, demolish the Giants. Says next week, the San Francisco 69ers are coming to the link to get their asses kicked by the Philadelphia fucking Eagles, fucking Bird Gang.
Oh my God. I'm watching the Cowboys and the 49ers, and I'm thinking we're going to have no problem with these two teams. We're going to the Super Bowl and we're going to be on Broad Street and you're going to be eating cat shit.
Dude, I did say that, and dude, that is something I'm looking forward to because that means that we won. I will happily. I did say lick, but listen, I'll up the ante. I'll fucking take a bite of that fucking cat shit. I don't give a fuck, okay?
Oh,
Because
dude,
I want a goddamn Super Bowl.
me and we're going to Broad Street. We're getting a cameraman and we're going to film you eating cat shit on Broad Street. And maybe we'll get some other people to eat cat shit or dog shit, horse shit. We'll see.
Dude, I mean, listen, I'm down for the Brown. I don't give a fuck. It was a great weekend, and nothing is better than if you don't know, the owner of the Dallas Cowboys is some old crinkly racist fuck, Jerry Jones. It is always so fun just seeing him look defeated, deflated, diskeeted. It's real fun to watch these guys.
Dude, they have won. Get this, in the past 27 years, they have won 5 playoff games. Okay. How is that possible when you're spending billions of dollars? It's just like it defies the odds there.
I mean, yeah, dude. In that amount of time, I've banged at least 8 broads.
Oh my
So who's
God.
winning, dude? Okay, in that time span, at least 8 broads. I
Dude,
know
well,
it, and
you're
I remember.
scoring more than the Cowboys, dude, because dude, I saw someone say the last time the Cowboys went to the NFC Championship, Hurts wasn't even born. So he was born. He learned how to play football. He grew up. He went to college. He got drafted, and he's in the NFC Championship game all before the last time the Cowboys did it, which is just mind boggling.
Code, man, you are as observant as you are a trash bag. Yes, that is the trajectory of any football player. You're born, you go to school, you go to college, you fucking keep playing footy, Johns, and then you do get drafted to the NFL. So,
But I'm just
let's
saying, for that much shit to happen and not get to the NFC Championship is pretty incredibles.
Yeah, dude. Incredibles, so Incredibles. It makes you want to take an edibles. But dude, I mean, like all. If you shake the magic 8 ball, all signs say fucking Bird Gang, dude.
Fucking Bird Gang, dude. I'm so glad we have a podcast going on this year because it's going to be great to just, go back and see, what we did. Now, I got a local celebrity about to join us. If you don't mind, he's waiting in the green rooms right now. Should we bring him on?
Dude, I am looking forward to another guest, yet like a hometown hero. Let's fucking do it, you guys.
Let's
Let's
go.
go. Not
Connecting
Miss
to the
America,
audio.
Mr. Delco, Mr. Pennsylvania.
All right, here he is. There he is, everybody. He's a musician, a singer, a songwriter. He's a cool ass dude from Delco. He's known for his fingering, okay? His fingering guitar style playing, that is. He's
Good
folk.
save, Cody. Good save. Good save.
He's rock. He's psychedelic, dude. He's released several critically acclaimed solo albums, such as Way Out Weather and The Unseen in Between. Okay. He's also done collabs with the Kurt Viles and the Michael Chapmans. And he's got an NPR Tiny Desk, dude. Everybody, Steve Gunn, how the hell you doing?
Pretty good. How you doing?
We're good. Thank yous for joining us. I mean, I don't know, man. I think you should take Cody around as a permanent hype man. That was quite the setup.
That was my little Sean Evans of the Hot Ones impersonation. I don't know if you've seen that one.
I appreciate that. Yeah. And I also love we both got purple on. You got the Hoagie Fest.
Yeah, dude. Hoagie Fest 2011, one of the best years for Hoagie Fest, dude.
Hoagie Fest. I like that.
Yeah, that was a good vintage. That was a really good year for Hoagies. Steve, thank yous for joining us. We were just talking before we brought you on. It was a fun weekend to be an Eagles fan, wasn't it?
Definitely. Very fun. Like seeing that the Giants getting beat. Always.
Oh, dude, imagine if the Cowboys won, though, and we beat the Giants, and then we beat the Cowboys to get to the Super Bowl. I mean, that would have been a dream come true, but seeing Dallas lose is also good.
Yeah, definitely. It was a win-win situation. I would love to have seen Eagles Dallas, of course, because probably what would have happened, and that would have been beautiful.
Oh, dude, Dallas just stinks, dude. They just really do suck.
Okay.
I mean, nothing's better than like Jerry Jones after the game, like giving his little press conference, and I don't know if his old heart could have handled losing to the Birds. So maybe we just saved Jerry Jones' life. But dude, it couldn't ask for a better situation. Are the 49ers good? Yeah, but it's a fucking rookie quarterback against that D. I just feel like, all cylinders are firing right now, and dude, it's going to be a good time.
Oh, dude, I'm so pumped, dude. We have a thing going when the Eagles win the Super Bowl. I don't know if you saw a couple, when we won the last Super Bowl, there was a guy that ate horse shit off the ground. Did you see that?
Yeah, I remember seeing that. Yeah.
All right. So Philly Mark here has agreed to eat cat shit if we win it all again. So that's the thing I'm rooting for the most, I think.
You better get ready, man.
I mean, listen, I don't think you can ever prepare yourself for some cat turds, but I mean, it's for a good cause. I mean, how's this any different than the fucking polar bear plunge? At least I'm really getting something out of this. We're getting a Super Bowl, so I'm all for it.
As long as you film it.
Of course.
Oh.
But Steve, I want to ask you, because you've toured and traveled everywhere. I believe you were most recently touring in New Zealand.
Yeah, true.
Correct? So my question for you is, Why are New Zealand and Australian broads the hottest on the planet?
I think, well, I think that it's hard to pinpoint, but I have to say Australia is a little better.
I agree.
Huh?
I Yeah.
Because you've been.
I have. I've been once. And per capita, I would say, yeah, everybody's fit. You
Yeah,
know, but they're
great.
all drinking beers. I don't understand.
It's like it's like a British heaven or something, you know.
Yeah, because I've been to England too, and there's a bunch of uggos over there. They all got those Mr. Bean eyebrows, and I don't know how that ended up. They all come from England in Australia, but I don't know. I guess the sun just did
I think
did it for them.
I think it's the southern. I think it's a different hemisphere, just a whole different way of like existing.
Mm.
And New Zealand is so far out in the middle of nowhere. That's more of a secluded island, so there's a little more like inbreeding and stuff like that happening.
Got it.
Okay.
So England is kind of in the northern Hemsworth, and then you got Australia, New Zealand, southern Hemsworth. Uh, so like you got to play there. I like you've been to Spain, you've been all over the world. I
Yeah,
would say like combination wise, what's your favorite place to go to play and eat? Because we love to eat.
yeah, I love to eat too.
Good question.
Hey, that's a good question. It changes every once in a while because I fall in love with a place and I'll go and go and go and go and then I'll get a little burnt out. But for years and years, I loved going to Portugal.
Ah,
Obrigado, dude.
Yeah, totally. And it's just like Lisbon is such an amazing city. The food's great. It's right by the ocean. People are a little more like kind and mellow. And it's different. It's so dwarfed by Spain, but it's really its own thing. And yeah, it's a great place. I also love to do a second in line. I really been liking Italy a lot. Italy.
oh, dude. Well, I've never been there, but we got an Italian stallion right here, and this guy, you should try his meatballs, dude.
They're a little slice of heaven, a little slice of hell too. But it depends on how much garlic you can handle, dude.
But you got Little Italy right there, so you don't got to go. You don't really have to travel too much.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
dude, it's getting smaller and smaller. Little Italy is like a half a
Little,
block now.
it's
yeah,
little.
Yeah, it's little Italy.
yeah. And then you got the Italian market there,
What do
which
you?
I have you been to the Italian market recently? It's great. I love it. But I would say, yeah, it's kind of like how the Little Italy in New York's getting smaller. Same deal in Philly, dude.
Too bad, man.
Uh,
I like
well,
remember when Rocky runs through the market?
oh
That
yeah,
Yeah, all those dumbass little kids are like, Rocky, come here. He's like, dude, get the fuck away from me. It motivated him to run faster. And then some of the Italian people were like, you wanted the chicken, And he's like, nah, dude, I'm working out. Fuck off.
yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Philadelphia, you're like one of these local celebrities now. And now you're like part of this, small echelons of musicians coming out of the Philly area. You've got your Jim Croce's, okay, your Todd Rundgrens, okay,
yeah.
both Upper Darby dudes.
My mom went to high school with Todd Rundgren.
Did he? I got a funny story about my mom's and Todd Rundgren. So, Action News every Friday, they used to play the song, I don't want to work. I just want to bang on my drums all day. So, I told my mom, just being a wise ass, I said, go, Mom, this is the best song I've ever heard. I think this is my favorite song of all time. And she like made a mental note of it. 5 months later, it's my birthday. And she pulls out a Todd Rundgren CD and she goes, Happy birthday. And I go, why the hell would I want this, Mom? And she said, I thought you said it was your favorite song. I called up the radio station. I went to 3 different album stores. I did so much work looking for this. And I was like, I felt terrible because, she'd done a lot of work. But Todd Rundgren, yeah, Upper Darby.
Yeah, 69th Street.
Speaking of 69, Steve,
Yeah.
I gotta thank you, dude, because I'm a big fan of your music, but I have used lyrics of yours to get gritty on some nippy titties. So if this sounds familiar, let me know. One night I was walking up to a girl. We were both hammered. I was like, "Listen, hon, I'm calling for some protection. I also need a cool and clear direction. I'm calling for protection, and you're my cool and clear direction." And she was like, "Oh my God, did you write that?" Sorry, Steve. I did say that I wrote it. I did say it was me. And then after we did the deed, I was like, "Listen, just so you know, that's Steve Gunn. I didn't write that."
You're welcome.
Dude,
Yeah.
I
No,
love using lines like that, dude.
that'll work for
One
you.
of my favorite songs here is, by the way, Protection on the Other You.
Thank you so much.
Oh, nice little drop of the song right there.
Right there. I like that.
I just used a line. This is one of my favorite local bands, Hall and Oates. Okay. You know the song Out of Touch.
Yeah.
So I was at the massage parlors, and I told the girl, and she goes, "All right, time's up." And I go, "All right, you're out of touch. I'm out of time, but I'm out of my head when you're not around." Which I gotta say is my favorite Hall and Oates song, "Out of Touch." Do you guys fans of the Hall and Oates?
Big fans. Temple alumni.
Are they?
Yeah, that's where they met.
Dude, you got a lot of great Temple alumni. I know you were just on the Tim Heidecker's podcast.
Yeah.
He's a Temple guy.
You know,
Bill Cosby.
beautiful guy.
Yeah.
For a period there, he had some good years. The Owl alumni rolling pretty deep, huh?
Yeah.
So wait, both the Hall and Oates went to Temple.
That's where they met. Yeah.
Dude, I had no idea. I know they were Montco dudes. Because I don't know if you notice now, I do live on the main line. I live in Montgomery County now, which is every Delco boy's dream to like move on up and get out of Delco. So big fan of the Montco singers. What are some of your favorite Hall and Oates songs?
I made a little list here because I walked around yesterday running my errands, listening to Hall & Oates, reminiscing about Temple, all my other fellow alumni, Cosby, Heidecker, all the giants. I tell you, man, I can't believe how good they are. They have so many songs. It had me like strutting around doing my errands, but
they have at least 15 hit songs.
Incredible. I think my first favorite is "She's Gone."
Yeah,
that's a good one.
That's
a good one.
That's sad, dude. You just broke up with a girl and you listen to that, you're gonna be crying, dude.
It's also a groove. Like it's a little bit psychedelic. There, I hear a little wah-wah pedal in the beginning. It's a little like,
yeah, dude, it's trippy in that it takes a while to get started, which I like.
There's a little like synthesizers and stuff. There's a little atmosphere, I love that. Love that.
Totally.
And these guys can sing their asses off too. I just want to point that out too. They're some of the greatest singers.
I've heard Daryl Oates described as blue-eyed soul.
Yeah, because that's they were at Temple. Daryl Hall was a music student singing doo-wop and singing soul in 1965, playing all these clubs later and later. Then he met Oates when he was maybe like a junior, senior at Temple.
I did not know that.
Anyways,
How about you, Philly Mark? You got a Hall & Oates song you like?
Probably Maneater. I'm a big fan of Maneater because watch out, boys, watch out, bulls. She'll chew you up, and that's all I ever wanted from a Hun was to be chewed up and spit out. I'm still waiting to be used and abused, but the song has like multiple meanings to it, but like the bass line is just so funky. Just like Steve was saying, it's like they're like the perfect combination of soul, little funk, little synth, a little bit of everything.
you can throw it on in a party,
Absolutely, dude.
You're confident people are gonna rock out, no questions. And if you do question it, they gotta go,
Yeah, you got to get right on out the door because you don't get it. All right,
Can't go for that.
No.
Code.
Oh
Code. What's
no.
yours?
No
Pick
can
one.
do. Well, I mean, Steve just, perfect segue into the song that I was gonna recommend was "We Don't Go for That." Oh no, no can do. I remember the first time that came out, I was listening, and I had a beeper, back in high school, and people were saying, "Oh, well, you got to get these cell phones," and I was probably the last one to, really stick with the beeper. I had it for a while. I didn't have a checking account and I didn't have a cell phone and I just had this beeper and people knew how to get a hold of me. And I remember singing like, "Oh no, no can do." And when everyone wanted me to get a cell phone, but I eventually did. It's a really good story. I know.
That's a riveting story. That's such a riveting story. So Steve, you said you were walking around Brooklyn. That's where you currently live right now, correct?
Yeah.
So gentrification's happening everywhere pretty much right now. Do you see any parallels between like Brooklyn and Fishtown, where maybe like Fishtown is like the Brooklyn of Philly right now, or am I a fucking idiot?
No, you're not a fucking idiot. I think you're totally right. I mean, I lived in that area. I lived in Northern Liberties like long enough to see it change completely.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I saw it like move into Fishtown. So and I've been hanging out there forever. A lot of my closest friends live there. And the thing about it, Fishtown is it's like, and Philly too, it's certain areas are so small and then like they change so fast within like a small little like square radius.
Yeah.
Like once it starts, all the people with the money, the sort of young professionals and developers just like totally focus on this one area and it changes completely. I mean, it's obviously good for business and there's a lot of younger people opening restaurants and other kinds of stores and stuff.
Yeah.
But
But unlike New York, though, in Philly, you were talking about those little like quadrants of gentrification that happen, and it does happen. But unlike New York, like you go one block over out of that little quadrant, and you're like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna get my Cadillac converter stolen right now." So like,
yeah,
it's interesting. Philly's unique in that way.
yeah, you mean it goes block by block?
Like these little gentrified I was just in Fishtown, and there's a bowling alley and some craft breweries, and then you go one block over and someone's holding you up for your wallet.
Yeah, it's true. It goes block by block.
Dude, I got robbed on the L, dude. And the shitty thing is that I had to just stay on the L with the dude after he robbed me. He didn't even get off. I had to watch him, and it was embarrassing, dude.
Oh, man. Where were you? What stop were you?
Dude, I was right near 52nd Street, taking the L from Upper Darby to City Hall, and you just it's just how it is nowadays. So you just gotta tough it out.
This was recently.
Yeah, dude. Oh, Philly's wild.
Oh, you're dude. Like that. I commend you for that because I could also see in you. It's like Cody can be a bit of a shitbag, but he's also a nice guy. You're probably like, yeah, you want some gum or something too, dude? Like, I got some snacks in here. You want some pretzel rods or something like that?
No, yeah, you're right. I did have Hanover pretzel pieces, dude.
Did he steal your wallet or what happened?
Oh yeah, the wallet, the phone. I had
The
a key.
beeper.
The beeper. But
It happens.
it happens, dude. So what else you got on this list of Hall and Oates songs?
I got well.
What's your number one? Would you say it was She's Gone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta give a little love. You already said I can't go for that. You said Man Eater, but Rich Girl, what a great song.
Ooh.
Oh,
Makes me think of so many girls that I've known.
dude, yeah. Those
Also,
mainline girls, dude.
exactly. And then Private Eyes. I'm going to just lump two. I mean, two classics.
What I love about Private Eyes is everybody knows the clap. It goes, Private Eyes, we're watching you.
That's right.
And you put that on in a song in Philly, everybody's clapping on cue. It's great.
That song like really triggers like childhood memories for me. Like
Of what? Back in Lansdowne?
in Delco, maybe like your mom's driving you to the dentist.
Yeah.
And it, you know, kind of gives you a mix of like anxious feelings and nostalgia or something. I don't know.
I can see it.
Such a huge hit.
Yeah, it brought back some childhood memories for me too. A lot. I would play the song a lot of times. I'd be looking into my neighbor's window while she'd be getting changed. I mean, did I touch myself? No, I didn't. But I would just wanted to see the feminine wiles. But like to have that as a soundtrack in the background. Private Eyes, they're watching yous. I see both of your boobs. It was pretty cool.
Nice, dude. Well,
good story.
That actually is that's a good way to lead me into. So we do 2 segments here, Steve. You can join if you want. If you've got something to say, you can, or if not, you can just comment on what we got. But we've got 2 segments, Hunt of the Week and Dickhead of the Week. And that little story made me think of Hunt of the Week. So what do you say? What do we do? Let's do it.
Why don't you hit the track, you nutsack?
All right, let's do it.
Hey, Han, you're the Han of the week. Hey, Han, you're the Han of the week. I fucking love you, Han.
Add a little song in post, yeah.
It's in post.
Okay.
All right, so my Hun of the Week. This is very specific, I think, to the Philadelphia's area. I was down tailgating last week, and there was dudes down there selling nitrous balloons. And, you know, that's something that I always grew up with. You go to any concert in Philly, there's people selling nitrous balloons, and then the cops come around. What I love about these dudes this past weekend, the cops drove around. These dudes put on clown costumes, and they started making it look like they were making, little balloon animals, which I thought was brilliant. And then you look over and there's people fishing out on balloon animals, and you know that you don't see that in other cities. I think that's a very unique thing in Philly. I don't know if there's a helium nitrous. Maybe we don't have helium here, but I don't know if there's a nitrous depot here or something. But it's definitely that's my Haunt of the Week. Have you ever seen that down at the Spectrum, Steve?
I have. I once went to a late Grateful Dead concert. And I didn't go in, but I hung out in the parking lot.
Yeah, been there.
Had a bunch of friends hanging out. You know, my one friend, bless his heart, I'm not sure if he's still around, but he was selling fake mushrooms.
Oh man.
Bought from like the shopping bag, you know.
Nice. Yeah, these are some high class shiitakes, dude.
High class kids as well, and then kids were doing nitrous. I'd never seen that before. I was like, kids just like falling out.
Yeah,
crazy.
How about you, Philly Mark? You ever huff a nitrous balloon?
All the time. I mean, yeah. When Fish is in town, when they're not in town, I usually keep a little tank next to my bed. It's my favorite thing to do. Like towards the end of the night. You just like take a little rip, then you take a little sip of whatever you're drinking on, and you just fucking pass out. It's a beautiful thing.
Oh man, I could totally see you doing that.
Dude, it's like
just huffing whipped cream.
Yeah, dude, it's like I keep it on my nightstand.
It's like a little popper, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
It's better than it's like my version of opening up a Snapple can. Like. There's no Snapple fact. It's just getting where you need to be, dude.
You know what's great too is I just read that it's really has great health benefits. It's good for you as well.
Yeah,
that's true. It's like a glass of red wine, you guys. A whip it a day. You ready to play? How you doing?
Oh man, who's your Hunt of the Week?
Well, my Hunt of the Week is it's symbiotic because like it connects to my Dickhead of the Week. So my Hunt of the Week is the new spokesperson for M&M's. Not the rapper, the Candy Johns. My hunt of the week is Maya Rudolph, dude.
I like me some Maya.
She's just so talented and so hot, and like she's gonna look so good in like an M&M dress. I personally think that they nailed, Steve, I don't know about you, dude, but I think they nailed the spokesperson for this new generations of M&Ms.
Love it.
And you being a musician, dude, like she does come from royalty. She's fucking Minnie Riperton's daughter.
That's right. I was right about to look that up.
Yeah.
What's that song she's got? That summertime song? What is it?
Loving yous
Yeah.
because yous give me perks.
Uh,
Hoagies. That's the song, dude.
Oh, that's right.
I forget who the dad is, but he's also involved in the industry as well. So she does come from like a famous families.
Yeah.
She married to somebody like a musician or somebody famous too.
Oh, damn.
Richard Rudolph. He is a songwriter, musician, publisher, and producer from Pittsburgh, PA.
Her dad or her husband?
Her dad.
Ain't she married to like fucking like Paul Thomas Anderson?
Oh.
Yeah.
She's PTA, dude. I'm like, I mean, correct me if I'm strong, but I feel like that's her husband.
Yeah.
I think you're right, dude. Paul,
maybe that's what he named Licorice Pizza after. Her fucking snatch, dude.
Ooh, I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
What'd you think of that movie, by the way? I'm a huge
I never saw it.
Huge PTA fan. Huge PTA fan. I was watching the trailer thinking this is gonna be one of my top 3 favorite movies. And then I watched it and I'm like, I don't know if I can watch it. I don't know if I can finish this thing. It is terrible. I don't know.
Nothing really happens. Just sort of like,
yeah. And they try to be. He like tried to make it a comedy, and there are like some parts that are kind of humorous, but it's definitely not a comedy movie.
Yeah, dude. It's no Boogie Nights. It's no Magnolia. Not his best work, but he's still like one of the best writer directors besides your cousin James Gunn, who is a great writer director.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that the kind of dovetails. Can we go into Dickhead of the Week because it directly affects what I'm talking about right now?
Yeah, I want to know who your Dickhead of the Week is.
All right, hit the track, you nutsack.
It's the Dickhead of the Week. It's the Dickhead of the fucking week. I fucking hate your guts, you piece of fucking shit.
Yeah, let's do it.
Do you want to know why Maya Rudolph is the spokesperson for M&M's? Because all these right-wing and like fucking Republican maniacs like Tucker Fartson, they're sexualizing and like so they're like, oh, the green M&M's got heels on it, but is she trans? Like, what's her situation? This is the shit they're talking about on the news, you guys, okay? Actual news bulls and Huns are talking about this, so much so to the point where M&M's were like, you know, fuck this. We're not even going to use these cartoons. Let's get Maya Rudolph. Can you believe this?
It's horrible.
I mean, I get it. I mean, people are upset about cartoons now. You know, I think they canceled Mr. Potato Head. People were offended by Mr. Potato Head. So, you know, this is just the world we live in. Good for Maya Rudolph, though. She's profiting off of it.
I mean, like, could you imagine if this ever, like, thank goodness for Philly, like, we have very distinctual mascots. Like, there's no way that no one can ever take Gritty down.
Good point.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on Gritty there, Steve? Are you a hockey guy? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I used to go to a lot of Flyers games back in like the Hextall era, you know.
Nice, dude.
I'll always be a Flyers fan, but I love Gritty, my favorite mascot for sure.
Yeah. I mean, we never asked you if you had a hunt of the week. I'm just realizing it. Do you have a dickhead that you want to?
Can I do a hunt?
Yeah, you can do a hunt.
I was in Philly last weekend, 2 weekends ago, and I was playing some music there, and I was running around, and I went to this restaurant called Sky Cafe. It's a Malaysian restaurant on Washington Street in South Philly. It's a
Okay.
good little spot. Recommend it.
Sky Cafe, you said?
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Sky Cafe on Washington Ave. I
Yeah.
got to go check this out. You said it's Malaysian food?
Malaysian.
I never even had Malaysian food.
It's great. So anyway, I went there and I had a bag because I was, staying overnight at a friend's, and I had a bag, like a tote bag with like sneakers and a shirt and a phone charger and all my little stuff. And of course, I left it there, and I was out with my buddies.
Been there.
Oh, my bag! I was like, "Damn it! It's at Sky Cafe." And then immediately looked up the number. No answer. No answer. I was like, "Oh man," because I knew I left it right on the chair. So I saw that they open at like 11. I called right away, and this really sweet young man answered the phone. He said, "Oh yes, I have your bag. Come and grab it whenever you'd like. It's here. It's safe." So, oh my gosh, thank you so much. And I went there later, early evening. He was there, and he was so pleasant. Gave me the bag, no problems, no questions asked. He saved my day. So that young man who works at Sky Cafe is my hunt of the week.
Oh, that's a
Dude, I
hunt if
love
I've
that
ever heard one.
because like we're not above it. Like we have all sorts of hunts here. I would say more often than not, my hunts too are balls, and that's just nice because like 9 times out of 10, someone's gonna steal your shit.
And also, I just want to say that there's so many dickheads. It's nice to give a little shine to some hunts.
It's
You know?
true.
Like, I can
Yeah.
pick- it's more like dickhead of the day, dickhead of the morning, dickhead of the afternoon.
Oh my God. Too many
Dude.
dickheads.
Oh,
But
You
not
nailed
enough
it. I
hunts.
mean, it could be like an amuse douche of like, yeah, it's like you're having a 3-course meal at dickheads. Dude, you're right. It's a lot easier to be a dickhead. It's a lot harder to be a nice person in a hunt. So shout out to the Bull at Sky Cafe.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, I do want to say I'll do a quick dickhead here. And this is not a person. So this is just vending machines. Dude, you telling me you can't recognize this dollar bill because it has a tiny fold in the corner? Like, this is 2023. Like, let's get with it, dude.
Yeah.
Find a way to unfold the corner in this goddamn machine. It makes it, it revs me up, dude.
It's going to hold you up, man, with the, because what if you're stuck with a crumpled dollar? You got nothing. You're screwed.
Yeah, it's like all right, like I get enough choosy broads in life. Now I gotta have a choosy vending machine. It's like my money is green. All right, just like I don't understand what the problem is. Just take it. I'm just trying to get a pack of combos.
Yeah. Can I say just a general dickhead?
Yeah.
Bad drivers.
Oh, who has the worst drivers? What state?
I always think Jersey, maybe.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so it's like Philly is just straight up like raw dog, chaotic, like unpredictable,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
insane. But like at least people drive like proactively. You know what you're getting into. Jersey's just like consistently bad. A lot of like ass riders as well. That's what drives me crazy when someone just rides your ass.
Dude, I've been raw dogged and had my ass ridden on the streets of Philly so many times, dude.
It's crazy.
I think you're onto something, Steve. I think the thing with Jersey people is it's like put the cold cuts down, these guys. I think the reason why a lot of times they're riding your ass is because they're fishing through their cold cuts. They're trying to get us some gabagool. And it's like, keep your eyes on the road, dickhead. You can eat when you get home. You greasy Italian motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Eyes on the street, not on your meat. That's what I tell them.
There you go. Yeah, put that on a bumper sticker, dude.
I'm putting that on a t-shirt. We'll throw that on the merch table at your next show. All right, Steve?
Thank you.
Well, Steve, thank you so much for joining us here on the Listen Up and Fucking Listen podcast. You were a great host. It's an honor to have you on.
Honor to be here.
Steve, is there anything you'd like to promote? And I just want to double, triple, quadruple down on it. This has been a true delight. and a feast for the eyes and the mouth. Is there anything you want to talk about? Anything you got coming up?
Not really. I got some records coming out this year. I am announcing a record this week, another collaborative thing.
Nice.
Check out my website.
Okay, who you collabing with?
This piano player, it's just a guitar piano record, instrumental.
Nice.
I gotta say, dude, it's nice when the people that are writing these articles about you get it right. Pitchfork was right. You are overwhelmingly sweet, dude.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. And I want to share a hoagie with you next time. Like, listen, I'll come to Brooklyn. I don't give a fuck. Well,
I'll be down there.
Yeah, dude.
Take a run.
I mean, all right, slow down. I don't want to run. Maybe we can jog a little bit, like, just like power walk or something. I'm not in the best shape, Steve.
No, you do not want to see this guy running, dude. All
We'll
right, well, what's that?
A couple balloons.
Maybe oh, yeah. Now that's more his speed, dude.
There we go. Steve, thank you so much, dude. Fucking Bird Gang.
Yeah, go Birds.
All right, fucking Bird Gang, dude. Later.
All right. Delight. What a there goddamn delight.
Steve Gunn, Delco legend right there.
Just like a hell of a nice guy, great musician, great taste.
Heart of gold, dude.
What's not to like? I mean, like, I'm kind of jealous because I wish like I was as cool as him, but like, goals to perspire to these guys.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're not finished quite yet, dude. You got a segment, I've got a segment. Let's do it, dude.
Yeah, dude. This has been a tremendous amount of fun. But I think it's time for Guess That Weed Train. And right, you dumb cocksuckers, Cody is on a 1-game winning streak. How about it? This theme is Rat Pack. Okay? The Rat Pack.
Ooh, I love rats.
All right, so first up, Guess That Weed Train. 1 is real, 2 or not. First, Slammy Davis Jr. Slammy Davis Jr.
That sounds like a nitrous tank.
Could be. Next up, we got Dank Sinatra. Dank Sinatra.
That sounds.
And then lastly, we got Green Martin. Green Martin, like Dean. So he's got Slammy Davis Jr., Dank Sinatra, Green Martin. Which one's a weed strain?
I mean, the one that just rolls off the tongue and is so obvious, it's got to be real. I'm going with Dank Sinatra.
You are correct. Cody's 2 for 2. How are yous?
Oh my God, dude. I feel like the Eagles right now. I'm winning it all, dude.
Fly, Cody, fly. I guess I need to make these a little bit harder. The other two didn't remotely sound like a weed strain.
No, they didn't.
Come on, dude. Slammy Davis, dude.
Like I said, I could see that on the side of a nitrous tank, but as you're, whipping one down and then smashing through someone's Honda Civic. But it was a good try.
All right. You know what? Cody, you're impressing me. Skittle by skittle, you're impressing me. I guess I'm gonna have to come harder and a little bit more confusing her with next week weed strain. But you know what? On the same token, I commend you, dude. Great job.
Thank you, dude.
Hey, you got a little something. You got a little something for me.
We got to close it out. Let's close this one out strong. Let's do it. Let's go big, dude.
Holy cannoli, you guys. What a jam-snacked episode with just an all-around beautiful human being, local Philly musical legend, Steve Gunn. We did Haunted of the Week, Dickhead of the Week. We talked about some weedy strains, but no episode of Listen Up and Fucking Listen would be complete without
Cody's Conundrum. Dude, I was just thinking, dude, what if you made a sculpture of Alfonso Ribeiro from the hit show? Do you know?
Yeah,
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah, of course.
All right, not everybody knows him by his real name. What if you made a sculpture of him out of Ritz crackers would you have a Ritz Carlton?
Ooh, something to think about, something to stink about. That is a hotel I would go to. I'd probably eat the hotel, but you know, I digest.
Well, you are a sweet cracker.
Oh, dude. Yeah, and I was gonna say you're an Uncle Cracker, but no, you're not, because I ain't never having no kids.
Well, we're a crackle barrel of laughs.
Oh, almost like Fish Town in a barrel.
There you go, dude.
All right, that was a stretch. All right, dude, that was a great episode. I had a ton of fun. As always, shout out to the Bird Gang. Thank yous for being good birds. Thank yous for spreading the words.
Dude, can I just give a shout out? I forgot to mention this up front. 50th episode, dude.
50th episode. Oh my God, a baker's dozen. Could you believe it, you guys?
There it is, the Baker Dozen episode. You know, we said from the beginning, you know, let's just try to get to 50. We made it, dude.
We're still alive. And we're dude, we are steaming, we are creaming. Happy anniversary, dude.
Oh, so sweet. All right, well, dude, this has been great. Fucking Bird Gang, dude.
Fucking Bird Gang, dude. And you guys, life is short and so is your dick. So live it up when you can, while you can. I'm Philly Mark.
And I'm Cousin Cody.
Fucking go birds. Fucking Bird Gang.
Birds, dude. I can't wait for episode 51 when we're celebrating on Broad Street, dude.
Birds by a million.
All right, man.
We were doing cake stands
Later, dude.
with no girl.
I love you,